Hey, Bayek, it's me, and well, here it is again. It's SFX time. And of course, this is the May issue, which I've just got in. And if we look on the front, we have got Maggie and Negan from another spin-off series, The Walking Dead, Dead City. Now, I think, abandoned The Walking Dead, round about season 8, season 9, something like that. And there have been all sorts of spin-off series, and this is just another of the spin-offs. It has got a very dedicated following, and it has come... I don't know much about comics, but I know it comes from a comic series. So there it is. It's interesting because, as I remember, Maggie's husband was killed by Negan. So what are they doing working together? I don't know. I thought they'd be enemies, but that's how it was. But anyhow, these things happen, don't they? So that is the sort of major sort of feature here. And then we've got this Thunderbolts coming out from Marvel. And then we've got some more Doctor Who stuff, which I was find depressing, but it's an and then Lilo and Stitch, which he's got a film, I think, or series coming out. So we'll see when we get inside. And then we've got, this is interesting, it's halfway to Halloween, and they're looking forward to some of the horror films. Halfway, cracking, then the years go by. So we have got some horror stuff, which we'll have a look at as well. Okay, so let's get in and see what we've got. Now, here we've got, the first thing I see is Murderbot. It's on Apple TV from the 16th of May. Yep, an Apple TV one, which even if it's good and that I might find interesting, they haven't been releasing many at all. I don't know if any on a Blu-ray or physical medium forms, which is a shame, especially if these series are good. But there we are. You have to get them other ways, don't you? Then we've got some what have we got here? Some comic news. Again, I know so little about comics, but this is interesting. It's called Gwenpool. I think it's a Marvel one. That sounds related to Deadpool. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure some of you probably know about this. But there is Gwenpool. Yeah. And then here we've got Predator versus Spider-Man. This is another comic, except for Spider-Man, I think. Fun. Predator versus Spider-Man. There we are. Yeah. So let's see what else. We've got this is from a book. I don't think no, it's a series. Well, this is quite interesting. He's trying to work it all out. It says it's a new Scarlet Tracers prequel, Empire of Blood, the aftermath of the War of the Worlds. Wait, it mentioned War of Worlds. I thought, yeah, interesting. So there's that there. And then on this side, another Star Wars, it looks like comic, Three's Company, a Star Wars series on Marvel. There we are. Okay. What else have we got here? Now, this is another one. I think another series. It's in the Invincible universe. Battle Beast out on the 14th of May. Blood and Thunder out 7th of May. There we are. Yep. So let's go to the next. And then here we've got Spider-Verse versus Venomverse. Which is another release here. There we are. A lot in the comic world. There we are. Then we've got, if you're a Stranger Things fan, there's a countdown to this. Which is, I think, on Netflix. I don't know. I've never seen the series. I know it is extremely popular, but there is a lot of information about things going on there. Then, here's interesting. There's an obituary to the actor Bruce Glover, who played Mr. Kidd in Diamonds Are Forever, the James Bond film. There it is. Yeah, the actor. He's passed away. Yeah. Unforgettable performance that in Diamonds Are Forever. Now here it is. The Walking Dead Dead City. That's a nice illustration, but there we are. It's this spin-off series, Negan and Maggie. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? They're gonna really keep milking this Walking Dead spin-off after spin-off. He was a baddie. He was a real baddie. It's like, and what's she doing with him? It's all, well, what can I say? There it is. There's still more about it. Yeah, there it is. You see, I totally jumped ship. There's loads of it, isn't there? But they keep making them, so I presume there must be a demand for it. Yeah. Now, what have we got here? This is a film. I'm not always a big fan of clowns, but it's called Clown in a Cornfield. So it'll be another horror thing. Yeah, there we are. Always popular. It's in cinemas, and at least it's a cinema film as well. Yeah. Clown in a Cornfield. Now, we've got something I'm very interested in. I questioned whether we need it, but obviously I'll go and see it. It's Final Destination Bloodlines. So I thought it had finished in the last film, but they've managed to get another film out of it. But I love the series of Final Destination, so obviously I'll be interested in this. But I thought it ended quite well as it did. I think the important thing as well in this film is, he said it comes out on the 14th of May, so it's not far off. Is Tony Todd's last appearance, because sadly he passed away. And so he's in this film. So, it's his last appearance. So, I mean, obviously, I would want to see this. Obviously, I definitely would be interested in it and would get it because it'd complete the series of films. So I hope it doesn't let us down and is a good fitting tribute as well to Tony Todd. And now, oh crikey, we've got one of these films. Why they do it, I do not know, but when's it? It says it's been released digitally and on Blu-ray and DVD. It's the Screamboat. You know, when they did one, I think before, this is based on a Mickey Mouse thing that came public property, and they did it. That's it, they did it with Winnie the Pooh kind of films. They've done it with Mickey Mouse. You know, oh dear. You want more originality. Horror is good for that. Horror is one of the great genres. Well, so is sci-fi as well, where you can be very original as well. When they do that, I just, it's not good. Now, apparently, there was a game called Until Dawn, and now it's got a film release. There's an adaptation of this film, Until Dawn. So again, I know nothing about it. I'm sorry, I'm not a gamer. I don't know about these games. Oh dear. Now, yeah, it's in cinemas, so it's got a cinema release, which is always good to see, and that is from the 25th of April. So this is this film here. So I'm sure I'll be hearing a bit more about it when it comes out. People will be talking about it. So there we are. And it's a horror film, so it sounds interesting. Yeah. Now here we've got is this a series? It's on Netflix. It's Fear Street, Prom Queen. Yep, a horror kind of thing on Netflix. Prom Street, by heck. Yeah. Fear Street. That's it, Prom Street. I'm getting all my words mixed up. Prom Street, Fear Street, Prom Queen. What is he mean taking? What's he on? I don't know. And then here we've got about designing of the Wolfman. Wolfman had some very mixed reviews. I think a lot of people were not that keen on it. But here we are. This is designs in the film. I've not seen it. I'm looking forward to actually seeing it and making my own mind up about it. There we are. And it has got a release now, hasn't it? And then, well, what have we got here? Fear the Deer. Bambi Bites Back. Oh, lordy lord. Here we go. Again, it's another of those. Bambi, The Reckoning is released this summer. You know, Bambi, what can you say again? It goes horror. Then we have got, this is the one Marvel released. It's coming up, I know, soon. Thunderbolts. And some people have been quite positive about this. So that's good. We'll see what happens. I think Marvel are due to have some films that are going to be good. Because there's been a lot of negativity around it. So it'd be interesting to see how this does. Again, I know nothing about it, but the comic people, they'll know all about these Thunderbolts. Yeah. Oh, well, it says it. Listen to this. Thunderbolts is in cinemas from the 2nd of May. That's virtually now, isn't it? So, yeah. It'd be interesting to see how it does, and the reviews for it. Yeah, I hope it does okay. I hope it's good. Because that's what people want in the end. There's been so much negativity, and there's been some really bad stuff that people want. Would like something good. And oh my giddy aunt, this is Doctor Who, and looking at this, it explains everything. One hardly needs to explain it at all. The greatest song contest in the galaxy. Oh, Russell T Davies. Unleashed. What can you say? How could Doctor Who sink so badly and low in this? Oh, and there he is, Ryland. Doesn't that make your day? Oh, wow. What? Oh, it's just been given full leash, and it's available now. I think the series, it started. I haven't watched it, and I don't know. What can I say? It's sad. It really is. And look, there's even more on this Interstellar Song Contest. I mean, please, really. Dear, we know all about the Eurovision Song Contest, and now we've got it blooming transferred to Doctor Who. There'll be more singing and crying. Oh, please. Now, here we have this Lilo and Stitch, and I think it's a live action. Yeah, I know I think it's quite popular, it was as a thing. Yeah, I think this is like a sort of family entertainment thing. It's in cinemas from the 23rd of May. Yeah, there was an animated thing. Yeah, I can see. I'm sure some of you know a lot more about it, but hopefully it's good. The Sonic live action ones have been well received, and I hope this kind of thing is a live action version. So there, 23rd of May, it's in the cinemas. So I'll be looking around, seeing what people's views are on that. And then we've got something which is always around for years, which is Asterix, the Gaul. I just remember it going, it's always been around. So Asterix and the Obelix, the big fight. I've got, there it is. There. Yeah. It's interesting that character has carried on throughout all these years. It's on Netflix. It's been given this Netflix, series. So there we are. Yeah. Asterix the God. Who wouldn't, still going. So cute. Oh, this is like an advert about promoting 4K, really. Interesting. It's an advert, really. These 4Ks there. We've got Aliens, Alien Romulus, Kingdom, Planet of the Apes, Avatar. Hey, Avatar, have a cuppa. I don't know why I think that. And then Deadpool and Wolverine. They were all big 4K releases in sort of sci-fi. So, that's promoting, which is good, because 4K is still quite niche, I think. I've got some 4Ks, but I think if you look at the sales, Blu-ray, DVD, still really outselling, and I can see why in some ways. Is there, with expense, 4K is expensive. It really is. And I'm not buying hardly any 4K now. It's just too expensive. If you can get them on offers, then that's better. Anyway, I'm going off. Now, this is exciting. This is a film I really would like to see. It's just come out, I think, recently. It's Sinners. and they've given it 4 stars here. It is quite long, actually, 138 minutes long, but it sounds, everybody's been very positive. Isn't it good that people have been positive? There it is, Sinners. Yeah, review of it. It's got 4 stars, which for this lot is pretty good. Then you've got some other films that just stand out reviews, like Minecraft movie. They've given 3, which for gaming kids and people, I think is probably quite a good thing. Death of a Unicorn. I've seen that around. That they've only given 2.5, so they're not as keen on it. But I don't know. It might be good. It'd be interesting to watch. See that one. There's a horror I have seen mentioned before, but that they've only given 2.5, which is The Woman in the Yard. Yeah. What else we got here? Oh, then, now this is exciting. It's a review of Black Mirror Season 7. And they've given, they've given 4.5 stars, which is pretty good. I think they see this as a return to form in many ways. Yeah, it says the latest run is an unqualified return to form. That's fantastic. That is so positive. Isn't that good to see something positive? Yeah, there it is again. I'll just show you. Black Mirror. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant to have that. Then we've got some series. Devil May Cry Season 1 on Netflix. And that's got 4.5. That's pretty good. It looks animated. There, yeah, it's good that series is there. What else we got? The Studio Season 1, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That must be a Hollywood series, fantasy. I don't know. Anyhow, it's here. It's a series. It's on Apple TV. By heck, there it is, Apple TV series. And then there's a series called Teacup. Hey, Teacup. Look at that. 3.5. Oh, it's on Paramount. Hey, come on. You gotta have Yorkshire tea. Come on. It's gotta have Yorkshire tea in your teacup. Blooming heck. Can't have anything else. Anyhow, sorry. Andor. Here it is. Season 2, which has gone on to streaming. And blooming heck. Now, I don't know a great deal about this. I did see the first Andor, but this has been given 5 stars. Wow. For a Star Wars TV show to get 5 stars. Blooming heck. It says, display levels of brutality we've rarely seen before in Star Wars. Oh, it sounds very sort of adult Star Wars. That's interesting, that. Yeah, that is amazing. So yeah, that's got the second series. Wow. Now, there's been the release of some Cronenberg films. Oh, you can't beat a bit of Cronenberg with his body horror. Some his later ones I haven't been as keen on, but his earlier ones I think are pretty good. In fact, they're very good. It's the 2 they're concentrating on is, of course, The Brood and Scanners, and they've had releases. Look at Scanners; it's got 5 stars. It's rated highly. The Brood has got 3.5. Very positive reviews. Some nice additions I know have come out of these films, which unfortunately I haven't got. But yeah, they do look good, and they are good films. That's good to see. Yeah, and oh crikey, what's this? Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. This is the same thing that they did, with, we keep coming across it, I mentioned it already, The Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. They did one with Peter Pan. Really? Crikey. What is happening in the world? And yeah, I think that's it. Really. There's a film here, The House of the Devil, which is an early film directed by Ty West, because Ty West directed X, Pearl, and Maxine. Yeah. So it's interesting to look at an earlier film, The House of the Devil, which was from 2009. Interesting, that. So look here. There's a review here of... Now, I thought there'd be a review of this. Did this film really need this? But people really thought it was good. Was this special, expensive edition of Four-Sided Triangle? I don't think it was as expensive as Captain Kronos. It wasn't given that treatment. But you could get this film on as an extra, I think, on one of the it could be The Curse of Frankenstein. It was an extra, but they've redone it up, done a special edition, and you know, if you're a collector, fantastic. You know, I'm quite happy really to have what I've got, if you see what I mean. But they are nice editions. Yeah, they are nice editions. Though that was not the ultra deluxe one like the Captain Kronos one was. But still, there we are. It's got another updated release. Yeah, and you know, just sort of book reviews here. And is there anything else we've got here? Oh yeah, there's an interesting book. I've seen this before. This is an absolute luxury coffee table book. Lego Star Wars, The Force of Creativity. And look at this. It doesn't say the price, but that is absolutely beautiful. What a book that is. It's just, oh, wow. I saw it somewhere. I'm trying to think where I saw it on YouTube. Somebody looking at that book. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What's here? We've got a book on Ultimate Wolverine. There we are. Ultimate Wolverine. One on Aquaman. There. Aquaman. And then games. We've got some games here. Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you're a gamer, this has got 4 stars. 4, so that's very good, I think, of that one. Atom 4 has got 4.5 stars. Wow. Atom 4. So again, if you're a gamer, that might be of interest, or you might know about it. There you are. Then there's usual Doctor Who Big Finish there. And then there's a quiz on dinosaurs. Films and TV series is connected with dinosaurs. Next month, that looks exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Megan 2.0 or 2.0, whatever. And then there's a look back at the TARDIS Playhouse for kids, or big kids. But yeah, it was for the kids. And that's it. Yeah, I'm done. I've gone on far too long. Hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed going through it, but I do go on a bit, so I better go now. And say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like this, give it a like. If you give it a like, it gets it out to YouTube so other people might enjoy it. If you have any comments, please put your comments down. Love to read your comments, I always reply to them. And that's it. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.